In the last video, we built a waterfall chart to show how each subcategory contributes to our bottom line. In this video, we'll focus our viewers' attention on the amount of profit by two dimensions, subcategory and region, using a type of chart called a heat map. A heat map allows us to quickly highlight important intersections of dimensions or discrete fields on a single chart. For example, we can quickly see that the most profit came from selling office machines in the West, while the most loss came from selling tables in the Central region. This breakdown can help us better target our focus regionally, and also help us find other outliers we might not have seen otherwise, like the losses taken on office machines in the Central region. To get started building a heat map chart, let's create a new sheet. We'll title it Heat Map, and drag out product category and product subcategory to your rows shelf, and region to the column shelf. We'll drag profit to color, and then control drag, which is to create a copy, sum of profit to size. We'll need to add in report quarter to the filter shelf and select true to make sure we're only looking at the quarter that we're focusing on. Now what you might notice is our sizing scale has the most negative values as the tiniest red speck, when in reality we want to show that as a large red attention-grabbing mark. To fix this, double-click on the sizes legend and set the sizes to vary from 0, which is essentially telling it to use the absolute value instead of the nominal value. Hit apply. You can see our largest negative drivers are now our biggest squares. Let's go ahead and make this even more distinct by dragging largest all the way to the right and hit apply. This gives us a wider range to be able to perceive smaller differences between marks. It's not as good as, say, a bar chart for precisely comparing between data, but that's not the main purpose of this chart. Using a heat map, we can quickly see patterns and outliers in an organized table format at the cost of lower precision when it comes to exact comparisons. So now that we've made 2 of the 4 elements of our dashboard, let's pull them out onto a dashboard. Create a new dashboard by clicking the New Dashboard button. I'm going to size it to exactly 1050 by 580. This works well with my 720 recording resolution, but feel free to use one that works for you and your audience. Go ahead and drag out the waterfall chart and then the heat map to the right using Tableau's visual indicator gray out box. Then we'll add a dashboard title by going up to Dashboard, Show Title, and let's just name this Tactical Dashboard and hit apply. The last thing we'll do here for the moment is to make sure both of our sheets fit entire view to get rid of the potential for scroll bars or vises not taking up their entire allotted space. For example, this is currently set to normal, which uses the same dimensions that are set on its sheet. So if we set this to entire view, it will fill the entire area of the gray box on the dashboard. Waterfall is already set to entire view, and you can see it's fitting nicely. So to summarize, we covered that heat maps are great for quickly finding patterns across multiple dimensions. And we built them by showing our dimensions in the rows and columns and our measure of profit in the color and size. Now let's move on to build out our map in the next video.